stillness somewhere above. The city lights, you're falling in love. Still aware, you know it is true.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another 5-Minute Friday. Today's episode, I'm looking for some spiky flowers. The problem is, I'm not finding any. I'm gonna use the drift method. Freaking incredible. Round F16 for that to get that sunburst. So today I want to talk to you guys about something that's often overlooked, especially in beginner landscape and travel photography, and that is the importance of a foreground. So what I like to do when I'm doing landscape stuff is I like to look for a natural foreground first. And I had a shot in mind of some nice purple spiky flowers that are around here, but I can't find any right now because they're not blooming. So I decided to improvise. And by improvising, instead of using a natural element for a foreground, I'm just gonna make my own. And I'm gonna stick Brittany in the shot and create the foreground that way. So I found this cool little rock outcrop here. And that's gonna be part of the foreground, but I'm gonna add Brittany in there to add a little human element to it. And we got a great view back here. That's why I picked this spot. We've got a view of the mountains and Silver City and all the landscapey stuff, and potentially some sunset clouds. Whoa, God, that's spiky. Those things are death to your legs. And I wore shorts today, which is probably a bad call. All right, so it's not gonna be an award-winning image or anything, but I did get the shot, and I did get Brittany up there, and I think it looks a lot better than just without her. So it's not gonna be a traditional landscape, but if you're into this business or this interest for travel photography, then this is gonna make a great travel photography image because it's really gonna help sell a destination. You have a beautiful town, beautiful mountains, all that, and you have the human element, and that's also your foreground element. So that's what gives it the double interest, and that's gonna be a lot better than just this plain image. All right, well, we still got some time to kill before sunset, so I think we're gonna pack it up and hike a little bit more north that way and see if we can find a better spot and not, I think you just stepped in spiky, deathy stuff. Oh.
I watch where I step. Like some people.
And hopefully I'll find my purple spiky shot that I'm looking for. These are not the purple flowers I'm talking about, but they are purple and they are flowers. They're not the ones I'm talking about. Let's keep looking. We were just about ready to pack it up, and I found my flowers. They're still not the spiky purple flowers that I want, but I found these guys. So these are my flowers, and there's Brittany, and there's a really cool bent over yucca, and there's a big background. So I'm gonna put all those together and try to make one image. To do that, I'm gonna get the 16 mil, which I've got on here, and I'm gonna stick this right up close to it so we can have the flowers in the foreground, Brittany in the middle ground, and then the background. And then I'm gonna focus stack, take a few shots and focus stack for the flowers, focus on Brittany, and then focus on infinity, and then blend those together. So let's do it.
In the stillness somewhere above.
Well, sunset was a dud. So, but that's all right. I got a couple cool shots. Maybe I'll be able to do something with them, stock photo wise. But the point here was the last shot, this shot, I really like it, and I think it came out well, and I think the flowers are what helped it. And that's the point here, is that if I didn't have those flowers, I think that having her there where she is on that mound and the yucca and the opposing side and the negative space up top and everything, think all of that would have worked okay. But I think what really puts it over the edge in terms of making the image is putting that foreground element there with those flowers that kind of just really pop. All right, so that's the takeaway here. Foreground, super important. Put that extra effort into finding the good compositions and the good locations and making that foreground happen. And if you can't find a natural foreground, put that effort into making something human element foreground or whatever. So I hope that helps you a little bit, especially when it comes to the creativity aspect of photography, and especially with the difference between taking a picture and making the image. And that's a big part of photography, especially when you start getting into the business side of it and you want to start doing travel photography and adventure photography and working with clients and all that. You really got to start showcasing things and doing more than just the snapshots. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here so I can get back to hiking before it gets too dark out here and I get eaten by crazy cacti and ginormous jackrabbits. See, Brittany, there's a ton of these purple flowers over here. Yeah, but these ones are right in front of a telephone pole. That's no good. Okay, it's really at this time. So if you like this stuff and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've got new videos every Tuesday and Friday. And if you have any other questions about any of the settings or technical stuff or anything else, leave them in the comments below and I'll definitely answer them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
With the music still in your ears, you're on